I love it. So this is Kurt Von Onen, and we are here with another Mañana Nomás morning check-in. It is, well, it's almost lunchtime. It's about noon. And I usually like to do this around 9:30, right? But today we launched our first real challenge in the Challenge Connection. So I was super excited to see how that would go today being the first day. In fact, I did not yet put out the daily email through the Mañana Nomás learning management system. Right. So if you're on the newsletter list and you didn't get your daily email yet today, that's because I haven't sent it yet. I wanted to see how the challenge launched. And so I only made it open to 10 people. And so far, 5 of the 10 are already in the challenge, which is great, right? Because it's not there's not a timeline. It's not. So here's the cool thing about an online challenge, right? Instead of saying, hey, we're going to get on at 9 o'clock PST and we're going to, holding people specific to an actual time, it's just set up by the day, right? So if someone wanted to do the challenge before they went to work, great. If they want to do it after they get off work, great. If they want to do it on lunchtime, great. If they're in the UK, they're on a different timeline. If they're in Australia, if they're in Japan, if they're in, and the cool part is that, we've got people, globally that are able to participate in this challenge. So, I seem like I'm coming unglued, right? Because you guys are like, wow, Kurt's excited today. Well, I'm excited because it's new, right? It's this new thing. It's working. When I got up this morning and I was checking on things, I didn't see comments coming in from the challengers yet. And I thought, well, what's going on there? And so, I went in and I looked at it as me, right? And everything was there. Like the comments were there. The assignment was there. There's an assignment, that's in there that people click on and they have to complete the assignment to complete the lesson today. And as the challenge puts itself out and you go through and you do the assignment and then you have the option to leave a comment, I didn't see comments coming in. I thought it was weird because in the assignment was a thing to leave comments. So I gave people a link to the Facebook page, right? Because I want people to be on the Challenge Connection Facebook page too, right? Because you just want to bring everything together, right? You want LinkedIn, Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok. You want everything active. You want things going. And I know when you're starting with a sample group of just 10 people, you're not going to have this horribly dynamic, super busy community, right? But you want to make sure things work. And so as I checked things out today, I was like, I'm not seeing comments. So I signed in as one of the students and I went through and I noticed I didn't see the comments section available for the students. And so I went through and I did a bunch of research this morning and, this is one of the benefits, right? So I'm being bold. I'm telling you what went wrong, but I want to let you know why this is good, right? So you look at it and you go, okay, what went wrong? Well, the reason I only have 10 people in the first challenge is so that I can gain their feedback and see how to make this a better platform for people en masse to jump in and do this thing, right? And so I go in and I find out, hey, the comments aren't working. Why aren't the comments working? And so, I jump into one piece of software and go, okay, check these settings, these settings, these settings, these settings. Go into another piece of software, check these settings, these settings, these settings, these settings. Start looking stuff up on the internet, right? You're like starting to get in a panic, right? Like the challenge is live and the comments aren't working and the comments are important. And so, I start looking things up and finally I find out that what I'm using as an engine to drive the activities is not publishing the comment section with the theme that I had chosen, which was Cadence Themes. Cadence Themes they're great themes, but it was really important for me to be able to get the comments to work inside the activities, right? Because here's the goal, right? When someone runs a Facebook challenge, right? And hopefully if you're seeing this, you know what a Facebook challenge is, right? Someone will say, oh, hey, Couch to 5K, we're going to have a 5-day challenge to teach people how to run. We're going to have a 5-day challenge to teach people how to make a PowerPoint presentation. We're going to have a 5-day challenge to write a business plan, whatever. And so in the Facebook page, people start putting up like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. What happens is it gets all out of order, right? So some people might be working on day 3, other people are working on day 2. The guy leading the challenge is putting up the directions for day 4, and it can get confusing inside that one stream. It's like a first in, first out file. In my platform, in the Challenge Connection, we have all the activities separated by activity 1, activity 2, activity 3, activity 4. And then so in the activity, in the comments that follow at the base of the activity, everybody comments or does the assignment in that comment section. And then that way everything is lined up. Right now, I also have, kind of a social activities page in there where it's kind of like a Facebook inside the site. I haven't activated that yet in Challenge Connection because, quite honestly, we just don't have enough users. Right. In order for like a social channel to really have energy in a project like this, you need to have like 100, 150 people in there so that, if you figure 10 to 15% are going to be, using it and commenting on a regular basis, well, then I know that I need to have, think about it. If I only had 10 or 15% of 10 people, I'd, 1.5 people, that doesn't work. And so, so as the project grows and as we bring more and more users into this platform, as we get through the soft launch phase, we'll see that, I'll activate the social learning, and then more and more people can get in and comment or ask questions or do things like that inside Challenge Connection and basically, peer train each other on how to make this thing better for each other. So super, super stoked, because for being what seems like a small project to launch, the launch is going pretty well. I mean, like I said, the comments didn't work first thing this morning, but I got that fixed already, right? So it's like one thing broke, one thing fixed, like it's already done. So pretty stoked about that, pretty happy. Other than that, I am stoked. In less than an hour, I am going to be on Zoom, right? Doing my thing, but I'm going to be doing a podcast with Tammy Joe, and I am Tammy Joy. I don't know where Tammy Joe came from. Tammy Joy. Tammy Joy is amazing. I met her over a year ago. She's part of the Jake Ballantyne speaker author trainer group. And, she's great with veterans, and suicide is kind of her thing. She's the Yes to Kindness lady. I built her a course on the Mañana no Mas Academy, right? I'm stumbling over my own words today, but on the Mañana no Mas Academy, we've got a thing in there called Yes to Kindness, and that's a course for her stuff. And so what we did was we did a Yes to Kindness course, and it's free. I mean, I just wanted people to see it, to take it, and to be inspired to get in touch with Tammy Joy and just try and promote what she does. I think what she does is phenomenal. I think it's amazing. And she's such a good person. I can't wait to get her live on the screen and do an interview with her. I'm pretty excited about it. So I'll be with her in less than an hour, and it'll take me a few days to edit it and get it posted and get it up for you guys. But man, I'm so stoked. So today's Monday. So today's Monday. It is March 15th, and this is how we're kicking off, right? The Challenge Connection is out. It's working. As far as I'm concerned, right now, it's kicking ass. This is one of those things where I talk to people that do challenges online. I would love to get in touch with Pedro Deo. I would love for him to give me a shout and go, dude, what's this challenge thing you're working on, right? Because he's like the challenge expert. I would love to have his feedback. But right now, I've Andrew Oakes, good grief, man. Andrew has been out there, walking the pavement, kicking stones, finding people that are into challenges and then directing them to me. And I've got a couple of people from him that I've peppered into this thing so that they can try the Challenge Connection. I've got people that I've met through Giver Marketing with Timothy Morgan and his group. And I've given a couple of those people access so they can try this, this 10-person challenge. And I'm super, super stoked about this. Now, here's the deal. Today's day one, right? I still have a couple of spaces left out of the 10 spaces, right? And I wanted to limit it to 10 because I just didn't want to make it overwhelming, for this first launch. But if you would like to sample a really organized, cool, interactive way to run a challenge, right? I implore you, go to challengeconnection.com, click the contact link, send me a message and say, hey, I'd like one of those spots. I'd like to join the challenge. And even if you join a day late, you're still going to get access to the 10-day challenge. And what this 10-day challenge does is it gives you the ability to grow your own challenge inside the Challenge Connection. You'll get your own website. You'll get your own space in there where you can build your own challenge. And for the 10 days that I'm hosting this challenge, I'm actually preloading you with the content. So I'm saying, hey, here's the 5 days to healthy success challenge. Here's how the content comes to you, right? This is how you would write your own content if you're going to write your own content. But this is how the content comes, and this is what we do with the content. This is how we put it into the challenge, and this is how we load this challenge up and get it ready for people to see and do. And Yeah, like the first 10 people, first 10 challenges in the challenge connection are going to be 5 days to healthy success, right? Because that's what we're teaching people to do. But then we're giving you access to the platform to build your own custom challenge. And what I'm saying is 2 billing cycles, right? So realistically, the challenge is 10 days. We're looking at 60 days of access to the platform to host your own challenge. And so you could host your own challenge in there. And see how it runs for you, and you make it up yourself, right? So you would have the 5 days to healthy success, and then you would have whatever challenge you make for yourself. You can host and run those through your LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, TikTok, whatever you want to do. I'm super excited about it. So today's Monday, March 15th. Challenge Connection is running. Podcast with Tammy Joy is going to happen today, and other than that, it's raining in Southern California. So that song is a lie. It never rains in Southern sunny California. Yeah, it's a lie. It's been raining off and on for like 2 weeks, like every other day. And today I wanted to be outside in the sunshine with the palm trees and do the yes to kindness theme with Tammy Joy, because she's such a sunshiny light person. I was fighting to get outside and have a cool background for her in the podcast, but it looks like she is going to get the Mañana no Mas studio feel after all. So that's it. I am going to go and get myself ready for this adventure, and you guys have yourselves a fantastic day. As always, I love you. There's lots to do, lots to gain. Find the opportunities over the obstacles, find the silver lining in these clouds,